Warriors and the Blue Hawks meeting in the playoffs for just the sixth time in the history of these programs. Take it to the first half. Exeter quarterback Tyler Ream rolls out to the far side of the field. He throws to Will Tobin, who makes a diving catch. 7-0 Exeter. Winnacunnet would tie the game, and then here they take the lead. Don Mancini with his second touchdown run of the game. Warriors going up 14-7. Big play by Winnacunnet before the half. Sean Griffin throws a bomb to Jackson McDonald. Look at this in front of the defenders. 60 yards to the house, and that makes it 21-7. Exeter's Max Corzat opens up the second half with a 28-yard touchdown run. But it was all Warriors the rest of the way, winning 34-14. Winnacunnet will face undefeated Bedford.
Londonderry, the last team in the Division I playoffs, the 13 seed playing in Nashua against South. The Purple Panthers wasting no time in this one. Cody Jackson on the move, going deep to a wide-open Colin Levesque home team, up 6-0. Londonderry has played in the last 3 state championships, so they're not going down without a fight. Davis Magarian from Sullivan Darren, extra point good, so the Lancers are up by 1, 7-6. Response from the Panthers, though. Samuel Levine going for the pylon. He gets it. It's all South from there. Londonderry's run comes to an end. Nashua South moves on 44-15.
Elsewhere in Division I, Salem hosting Portsmouth-Oyster River. We are tied at 21 in the fourth quarter. Salem hands the ball to Jacob Beaudry, who's pushed back but not down. He keeps his feet moving, and he breaks free. The Blue Devils take the lead 28-21. 7 minutes left. Portsmouth-Oyster River's Andy Brown, QB keeper, just over the line, where you're tied up again at 28. 2 minutes left. The Blue Devils quarterback doing something similar, a QB sneak for Van Mason. He puts his team on top, 35-28. Last chance for the Clipper Cats, a Hail Mary attempt from about midfield, and this one's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Salem getting the stop.
Oh, that was close, though.
It was close, but they win 35-28, moving on to play Manchester Memorial. Just one other game played tonight, and it's in Division II.
Yeah, Trinity, the 2 seed, playing Hanover in a rematch from Week 1. Remember that way back when the Pioneers won that one by 3 scores. It was Christmas come early at Trinity, our sister station at TSPN, Trinity Sports Programming Network, on site for the playoff opener. Hanover down a point, fade to the end zone. Lucas Roy gets the touchdown from E.J. Frechette. Bears up 21-15. The Pioneers at the 1. Oliver Service lunges forward on the QB sneak after the extra point. Trinity's back on top, 22-21. They extend that lead, and now the magical disappearing act of Ollie Service.
Wow.
He just emerges from the pile, and he is sprinting free off to Pater. Where did he go? Where did he come from? Big second half for the Pioneers. Trinity advances 42-28.
The Ollie Service cheat code strikes again. The playoffs set to continue through the weekend. We have 11 games that will be kicking off tomorrow.
In Division I, we've got Nashua North at Bishop Girton and Concord traveling to Wyndham tomorrow.
In Division II, Saturday, top-seeded Souhegan, the defending D2 champions, starting their postseason at home against St. Thomas Aquinas at 1 o'clock. At the same time, Pelham will host Manchester West. The winner of these 2 games will play each other in the next round.
On the other side of the Division II bracket, the 3-seed Plymouth has home field advantage against Kingswood. Kickoff set for 1 o'clock tomorrow. The winner of this game gets Trinity, who won tonight.
And we move on to Division III now. Monadnock is the top seed in that division. They have a home game with Somersworth Saturday at 1 o'clock.
The winner of that game will either play Guilford or Epping Newmarket. That D3 quarterfinal at noon tomorrow in Guilford.
And here's the other side of the Division III bracket. Laconia and Newport will go to battle at 1 o'clock for the right to play the winner of Campbell and Interlakes Moultonborough. The Cougars and the Lakers start at 11 a.m. on Saturday.
The Division IV playoffs start with the semifinals tomorrow. Hillsborough-Deering, the top seed in D4. They host Farmington Newt, 1 o'clock tomorrow. The Raymond Rams hitting the road for Mascoma Valley. That is a 1 o'clock start time. A reminder, you can watch all of our Friday night football shows on our website, WMUR.com. Click on sports or watch on our mobile app.